Good morning one, good morning all. Let me hide my manliness from here. Oh whatever, let it out, let it out. Nothing like a little chest hair in the morning, right? Am I right? Yeah, we're here at the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border at our fancy rest area in Manitoba. Look at it, look at it. A couple of trees, a building. We discussed this yesterday, has running water. I have a friend over there too, look. I don't know who that is. Diesel, you ready for the day? Diesel, you ready to go to Calgary? 10 hours of driving if we have good weather. Hey, Calgary, man. I don't know what he's got against Calgary. You don't like Calgary? Yes, we have about 1,000 kilometers to drive today. That's 620 miles or so. Driving at 105 kilometers an hour most of the way. We should be there in about 10 hours. Add a little bit of time in there for traffic going through Regina and Calgary. Hopefully we won't run into any snow and bad weather. The weather seems to be okay out here right now in southwestern Manitoba. But it's a little iffy, you know. It sort of looks like snow is coming, doesn't it? I haven't checked the schedule or the weather schedule yet. The forecast is what they call it. That's what the smart people call it. I just call it the weather schedule. All right, here we go. Let's get back out on the road. Oh, we gotta fly over Saskatchewan. Or fly through Saskatchewan. Wouldn't that be cool if we could fly? That'd be awesome. Just fly right over. Trans-Canada is off to our right there. We're facing west right now. So I just got to get over onto the highway and we'll be on our way. Coming up to Regina, Saskatchewan here, and they have beefed up their construction as the winter season approaches. Just amazing, the prairies here during the winter time. It gets so cold, yet there's like no trees. It's just wide open prairie. I prefer living in the bush myself. That's why I live in the eastern part. Well, that's not why I live in the eastern part of Manitoba. I mean, I live there because that's where my family lives, and that's where I was born into, and that's where we've been forever. But I really like it. I love the privacy of having the trees around you, but being right on the edge of the prairies. Still in the west, but you're sort of hidden in the bush. Or the woods, as some people call it. But I call it bush because there's so much little undergrowth in Manitoba that you can't just walk through there. When I imagine the woods, when people say, I'm in the woods, I imagine that you're in the woods where you can walk through between the trees, right? Whereas the bush, you can't just walk through. There's so much low shrubs and whatnot and undergrowth. Diesel, how's your day going so far? Fantastic, fantastic. You want to switch? No? He never wants to drive. At least we got to see the sun once before it set today. We're here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. The sun decided to make an appearance. We welcome it. Swift Current's also known as Speedy Creek. I was thinking of stopping here for a Timmy's, but it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours to Medicine Hat, and that's where I want to stop anyways, to eat and to fuel and take a break. So I figured, we'll just keep going. No need to stop here and there, you know what I mean? It's a waste of time. The more time I waste during my day, the less time I get to sleep later. But it has been an alright day. Other than it being sort of miserable and I thought it was going to snow for a while, it turned out to be pretty good. Not too bad for a late November day. Days are feeling really short now. They're only going to get shorter until the solstice. Or is it the equinox? Whatever, December 21st. And then before you know it, the days will be getting longer again and we'll be on our way towards summer 2017. Decided to fuel here in Swift Current instead, actually. I forgot that they had a fuel station here on the other side of town. The Esso. It's a little bit of an old one. Here's our fancy pumps. There's the card lock in there. It controls all the pumps. It's very retro, you know? Very retro. That's okay. So far, the e-logs really haven't bothered me at all. They haven't slowed me down. They haven't cut into my income, haven't cut into my miles. I really have nothing bad to say about them. I really thought it would be a lot worse than it would. I really thought it would be a lot worse than it turned out to be. A lot of fear-mongering going on when people talk about going on to e-logs, that it'll completely destroy your career and destroy your income ability. I mean, I hardly even notice it. The thing I do notice though is no more paperwork at the end of my day. No paperwork, no nothing. I just park the truck, hit a couple buttons, done. End of my trip, no paperwork to hand in, nothing. Just a button to push. There's all kinds of different opinions on the e-logs, but mine is pretty positive. I'd love to know what yours are. Let me know your opinions down below in the comment section. Let me know if you've had any bad horror stories on these e-logs or not. I'd love to know. Oh, all full, all full. Good girl. And here we are in Calgary. We're just turning on to Stony Creek, right? Highway 201 southbound on the east side of the city. It's the perimeter. I found a PetroPass truck stop that's like right next door to my customer. I'm hoping that there's going to be a spot there for us to park. Hoping. Gonna be about 9:15 when we get there. 9:30 by the time we shut down. So it's not too late, but it might be late enough that all the spots are taken. At PetroPasses, there's not usually a lot of parking. Some of them have more parking, but this one has maybe, it looks like between 6 to 10 spots. So let's hope that it's not a very popular rest stop. There's no services there, so a lot of drivers would just go to the Flying J, which is a little ways away. There they have showers and laundry and whatnot. Let's hope that that's true. And there's a spot there for us. Let's see if we can get into traffic here. I want to get around this guy in front of me. He's hauling 2 trailers. And he's obviously a little slower than me because he's got twice the weight. All right, moment of truth is coming up here. Here's the petrol pass off on the right. Red sign. Now where's the entrance? Is it over here? Okay, let's see if they got parking for us. Oh, they do. They do. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Oh boy, this will make my morning so much better. So I'll be right by my customer, which is down the street to the right over there. One of those buildings over there. That's a pretty big one, bigger than I thought it was. Some pumps over here, pumps over there. Alright, so I saw parking right over here. And we found our spot to park, and we'll be delivering first thing in the morning and then headed back home for a Christmas party on the weekend. So it was a good day, a full day of 620 miles, just over 1,000 kilometers. A lot of fun over the prairies. So if you're new here, welcome. Hope you hit that subscribe button. Stick around. I do a variety of different videos, from my regular vlogs here to a few gaming ones. You can check those out if you want. They're all on playlists on my main page of the channel. If you did like the video, hit that like button. And again, if you liked it, chances are your friends will too. Let them know about Trucker Josh Vlogs on your Facebook or Twitter. See you tomorrow.